Hello folks. By now you've seen the couple of videos that I've done on surpluses and shortages, and you've examined what happens if supermarkets, for example, hold their prices constant for long periods of time and don't respond to changes in the marketplace. You've also seen what happens when some government regulations and some government laws and restrictions can impact the market and create surpluses and shortages. And then what happens as a result is that government and societies have to react to those unintended consequences. So you've now examined all of those cases now, and hopefully you're understanding why I say that there is just a certain magic about equilibrium. It is the price where the market clears itself. It's where supply equals demand. And so I'd just like to take a second to recap the magic, but also to recap what we've discussed about surpluses and shortages. So I'm going to start here with my combined supply and demand schedule that we've been working with, the one about chocolate bars and the associated graph. I want to alert you to the importance, in this case, of this $2 equilibrium price. Surpluses and shortages are created when prices are held constant, and those constant prices are either above or below the equilibrium, or when the market price is held constant irrespective of changes that occur in the market in terms of shifts in supply and demand. So that's the only times that surpluses and shortages can happen. Oftentimes, newspaper reporters or columnists will refer to surpluses and shortages in a wrong way. They'll refer to them in sort of a free market society where prices do float, and then they'll talk about surpluses and shortages, but really they're using that a little bit inappropriately. It can only really result when prices are held artificially low or high, or when an artificially high or low price is imposed on a market. So in this case, I want to alert you to the fact that, again, the equilibrium price is $2 in our chocolate bar market. If I give you a question and the price is somehow artificially moved to a level that's higher than our equilibrium price, in other words, when PX, the price that I might give you in a question, is greater than PE, then quantity supplied, all of these numbers over here, at every given price is going to be greater than quantity demanded. So at any level above $2, we'll hit our quantity demanded first, and then at that particular price, quantity supplied will be much greater. So when QS is greater than QD, in other words, at prices greater than equilibrium price, you will have a surplus. Likewise, at prices lower than $2 in this case, where PX, the price I may give you in a question, is artificially lower than the equilibrium price, then quantity supplied, all of these numbers along the supply curve here, are always going to be less than their associated quantity demanded numbers at any given price. We'll always hit our quantity supply first, it will be a certain value, and then we will hit its associated quantity demanded value second, and it will always be greater at any prices. And this results in a shortage.